Today we're going to use this beautiful peel and stick wallpaper and some Dollar Tree poster board to create something absolutely pretty and useful. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. You have choices and you're choosing to come back to my channel and spend some time with me, and I appreciate it. Today, we're going to take some Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper, and I think I showed you this in a recent video, but they have some really beautiful wallpapers out right now, and we're going to take one of those wallpapers and we're going to take a piece of Dollar Tree poster board, and we're going to put the two together to create something really pretty and really useful. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to give you a closer look at what it is I'm talking about. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. Y'all have my heater going in the background because even though we're in the middle of spring here, the mornings can be pretty cool, and I am just a little bit cold, and I'm also battling a cold. Haven't had one of those in quite a while, and it is really challenging me just a little bit. So today I'll need to have my heater running, and I hope it's not too distracting. But here is that beautiful Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper that we're going to be using today. I'm pretty sure I've shown this to you, but it's gorgeous, y'all. It has some iridescent butterflies on it, as well as what looks like baby's breath. I don't know if you know what this flower is. You can certainly leave me a comment to let me know what it is, because I am not a flower person. So roses, carnations, and mums, that's about the extent of what I know. But I think it's just gorgeous. And then we're going to take a piece of Dollar Tree poster board and we're going to add it to our peel and stick wallpaper, because we're going to make something that I think is pretty, something that I think we need from time to time. And it is a wonderful thing to surround yourself with prettiness. Even if you're not feeling your greatest, having something pretty around you can elevate your mood, even if only for a minute. And what we have here is we have a nice size accordion envelope. So I am going to undo this so that you can see what we have. And it opens with an accordion fold on the side. And this is 5 by 8. And you can see that it is expandable. So very easy to do, very useful. If you're doing a swap, this is a great way to share some of the goodies that you might have. If you're looking for a way to store your ephemera or maybe even some stickers, you can create a whole bunch of these and just label them and maybe not add the pretty ribbon, and you can store them that way. Or you can make a card and then include a gift card and include some cash, and you'll have a wonderful gift to give to someone, especially as we go into graduation and wedding season. So I am going to show you just how easy this is to make. So I'm going to take out a piece of my Dollar Tree poster board, and this poster board is 11 by 14, and this peel and stick wallpaper is 11 by 16. So they're almost the same size. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the peel and stick wallpaper, and here on the back, this actually peels away, and I'm going to leave this part on. But we're going to take the poster board, and I want to have the shiny side of the poster board up. This is just my preference. You might want yours to be just a little bit different, but my preference is to have the shiny side up. So I am going to take this and we're going to put it down like that. And I'm going to peel away the peel and stick wallpaper like this, because I just want to roll my paper onto the wallpaper, because that helps to minimize the air bubbles. And I'm just going to go in and get everything nice and stuck. Now let's lift up. Let's fold over these little ends here. This is going to be a very quick video, but it's just one of those that I think is very helpful. I've made videos like this in the past, but I don't think I've done it where I have joined the peel and stick wallpaper to the poster board. And I have all of this beautiful peel and stick wallpaper from the Dollar Tree, and I really want to think of some ways to use it because it is gorgeous. So I am just going to get this nice and stuck. I'm going to bring in my scoreboard, and we are going to score at 5 inches and at 10 1/4. And that is on the 14-inch side. So 5 and 10 1/4. Then we're going to turn it to the 11-inch side, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch as far as we can go, at 1 inch as far as we can go, and at 1.5 inches as far as we can go. Then I'm going to take it and just do a flip, go back to that 1/2 inch score, and score to meet that original 1/2 inch. Do the same thing with the 1 inch and the 1 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to take it and just flip it to the opposite side and repeat that process. So I am going to score at 1/2 inch as far as I can go, at 1 as far as I can go, and at 1.5 as far as I can go. And then I'll take it and flip it, and we'll go back to that 1/2 inch mark to meet that original 1/2 inch score. Do the same thing at the 1 and the 1/2. So now, y'all, we can fold and burnish all of our scores. Fold and burnish your scores. So I'm just going to fold and burnish this way. I'm not going to fold and burnish all of those 1/2 inch scores that I made. I'll just go into that last score mark that I made, and I will fold and burnish. All right, so now that you have it like this, we're pretty much going to do this the way that we would an envelope for the most part. But we are going to go in right here and angle, and then we'll angle right here because we're trying to free this. So we will angle here and here. Turn it around to this side and do the same thing. So let's angle and angle. Angle and angle. So now that we have this piece like this, I'm going to go ahead and just add some tape to the center section because we are going to do a fold over. So I am just adding 1/2 inch strips of tape. I'll put 2. And then let's rotate it around to this side. Go to the middle. And put it there. Y'all, this is one of those projects that really is for all skill levels. And I think sometimes it does help to have some projects, especially if you're new to paper crafting, that you can do right out the gate. And that way you know you can do what we're doing on this channel. So this is a great starter project if you want to get the feel for scoring and cutting. So I am going to peel away this tape backer, fold this over, stick it. Now this is the bottom, so I am going to just leave this alone for a moment, and I'm going to grab a pair of scissors because I want to trim this off, but because I do have a little thickness here, I'm not going to go through it with my finger blade. I'm going to use my scissors this time, and you guys will get a chance to see why I use a finger blade, because I am not good at all with scissors. So I am just going in and angling Just a little bit. All right, so now that we have this part trimmed, we're going to go ahead and make a couple of marks so that we can punch some holes. And what I'm going to be doing is I'll fold up and fold over so that I can get my hole placement. And I'm going to take a piece of chipboard and put it there because I don't want to go all the way through. So I am just going to find where I want my hole to be. And so now I have my little hole placement here. You can see it right there, but you can also hopefully see it right there. So now I'm just going to take my Crop-A-Dial Big Bite, and I have it on the 3/16 setting. And I'm going to try to center that little piercing that I made like that. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. So I'm centering it over the piercing that I made, or I'm trying to. I'll get it as close as I can. That's not even close. Like that, and I think that's pretty good. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my little piercings right there. I'm just going to go in and punch. Go in here and punch. Now, if you want, you can put some eyelets on these. I'm just going to leave mine the way that they are. But now we're going to take these sides here and we're going to work our accordion folds. So let's just fold. Get that nice and crisp. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm just going to fold and fold. And then get that nice and crisp. So now we can take some tape. Put my tape on like this. And then I'm going to put my tape on this end. And my tape is wider than my score. This is my 5/8 inch tape, and this is only 1/2 inch, so it's a little bit wider, and we'll deal with that in just a minute. But I am going to take some of my beautiful crinkle seam binding from my scrap cabin shop. Y'all know that I love the crinkle seam binding from my scrap cabin shop. Erin does an excellent job of matching colors and getting the right amount of crinkle. And this particular color here is elderberry. So I am going to be using my elderberry. Sometimes I have a hard time finding my starting point, and that's okay because I'm just going to pull some off. And I am going to cut like this because now I want to take this and I'm just going to feed it through the front here. I'm just going to do this while everything is nice and flat. It just makes it easier for me. So we're going to pull through, and I think that that elderberry really does pop with the color of this. So now, let's go ahead and peel away the backer. And you can see that I have a little bit of tape over the edge. Just roll that tape onto the tape that's already there. Won't be any problem at all. And we'll do the same thing over here. Let's just roll this back. I'm going to put it down enough to get it stuck on this side, and then I'll do this side. It just makes it easier when I'm not trying to work one side in after I've done the other side completely. So we're going to take this, let's put it down and get those sides matched. Let's do the same thing over here. Put it down so that we have our sides matched. And I'm going to go in with my handy dandy bone folder Get this nice and stuck. And there, that's it. But I think that I want to just add a little inspirational saying right here. So I'm going to grab one real quick and I'll be right back. And so I have my Celebrate Life sticker pack from Hobby Lobby. And I just love the sticker pack. It has some wonderful uplifting sayings, but I like this one. And I think you will too. It says, create something beautiful every day. So I am going to put that right here so that when this is opened, you'll have that message. But let me show you real quick something that you might want to put inside of yours. So I'm just going to bring in my little ephemera notebook here, and we're going to grab this particular folder because if I wanted to share some of my ephemera with a friend or someone who's new to paper crafting and I want to help them get a start on growing their ephemera stash, we can take a whole handful of ephemera pieces and put them on the inside, and then I can pull this through, fold over, and then tie everything off into a nice, sweet bow. Y'all, I think that that is so delightful, and it's such a wonderful way to share what we have with someone. So if you're in a swap, think about something like this as a way to package some of the items that you might be sharing. If you just want to send some happy mail, this is a great idea as well. So here's the one we just made, and here is the first one that I made. If you really wanted to get fancy with these, you can add some danglies, some charms, so many different things that you can do to yours to dress it up just a little bit. But I love the idea of the expandable envelope. Great for those chunky cards that you might make as well. So I hope that you have enjoyed this fun, quick, and easy way to make an expandable envelope using Dollar Tree poster board and Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper. If you have, and I certainly hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, y'all, and this is how we do it. And I would love to have you become a part of this. So hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful crafty friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.